Bright Angel is a popular name at Grand Canyon. You can stay at the Bright Angel Lodge, hike the Bright Angel Trail to Bright Angel Campground, go along Bright Angel Creek towards the North Rim, where you can then stroll to Bright Angel Point. From either rim, you can look down the Bright Angel Earthquake Fault that runs from rim to rim. Commercial outfits have also adopted the name. You can rent from Bright Angel bicycles, buy supplies from Bright Angel Outfitters, or tilt back a Bright Angel IPA. Effectively, this lyrical name is plastered all over Grand Canyon. But where does it come from and what does it mean? There are 4 primary sources of the name, 2 of which have heavenly aspirations and 2 of which have devilish intentions. The most recent source is a still popular hymn, Shall We Gather at the River, written by Baptist minister Robert Lowry in 1864. The lyrics go, Shall we gather at the river, where bright angel feet have trod, with its crystal tide forever, flowing by the throne of God. It describes an idyllic heaven. The term was also used in the late 1500s by Shakespeare in Romeo and Juliet, describing Romeo hidden beneath Juliet's balcony, saying, "O speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night, being o'er my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven." Certainly Shakespeare's use was in a positive light, comparing Juliet to an angel. But there's also a dark side to the term bright angel. In John Milton's epic 1667 poem, Paradise Lost, the key figure is Lucifer, the bright angel who turns against God. Yes, the bright angel is the devil himself. Milton's original source of this term, of course, is the Bible, whose date and authorship I will not hazard to guess, but it far outdates the other sources. In some translations of the Bible, the brightest angel is Lucifer, commonly known as Satan or the devil. And there are devilish connections for Bright Angel at Grand Canyon. The Devil's Corkscrew on Bright Angel Trail is one of the hottest and most difficult sections. And hikers who complete the full trail in the summer often describe it as a hellish experience. So, was the term bright angel used to imply a devilish attribute? Well, clearly no. There are a lot of muddled explanations of how the term bright angel was adopted at Grand Canyon, including a National Park Service one that says it's a reverent name adopted from a character in Paradise Lost. Now, we know the character in Paradise Lost is the devil, so how would applying that name be reverent? I think the NPS employee did some fast and careless research, but that incorrect explanation remains in print today. No, the term was applied by Grand Canyon's first Western explorer, Major John Wesley Powell, a Civil War hero who lost his arm in battle and boated the entire canyon in a nearly disastrous expedition in 1869. He repeated that exploration in a better funded and equipped expedition in 1871, of which there is photographic record. Any photos shown here are from the 1871 expedition. Now, various recounts and national park materials get the story right that Powell named an earlier river he passed Dirty Devil, and eventually applied the name Bright Angel to the creek we know today, but he did not do it on his 1869 expedition. A brief glance at Powell's 1875 book recounting his first trip down the canyon supports the story that he immediately named the creek Bright Angel, in contrast to the Dirty Devil River. In his book, published only 6 years after the expedition, he wrote, "We have named one stream away and above in honor of the great chief of the bad angels." It's a poetic way of saying the devil. "And as this is in beautiful contrast to that, we conclude to name it Bright Angel." This confirms his knowledge of the devil and his rejection of that connection in naming Bright Angel. That question is answered But his recount in the 1875 book is not completely true. Before the invention of movies, radio, TV, and the internet, explorers like Powell made money on the lecture circuit relating tales of their adventures. Along the way, Powell told the truth about the Dirty Devil River, but fabricated the instant naming of Bright Angel Creek. In truth, the flowery account in his book is an exaggeration. His original diary of the exploration exists, and in very stark terms, he named the clear running creek Silver Creek, as is shown by his original diary entry. So, first, the term bright angel doesn't refer to the devil, with whom Powell was drawing a contrast, but it has more heavenly attributes. And second, the term bright angel was applied after the fact to make Powell's accounts of his journey more entertaining and saleable. The reason for the name Bright Angel? Sales. And that reason endures today. Now, this appealing branding does not mean Powell was a salesman. He was a scientist. However, to achieve his goal of launching a fully funded and staffed exploration of the Grand Canyon just 2 years later took some salesmanship. There's some sales or public relations involved in so many aspects of life. So, with a bit of research, we have a better understanding of the name Bright Angel, a reference not to its devilish source, but to its more heavenly attributes, and as successful a marketing term in the late 1800s as it is today. So now you know the source and the intended meaning of the term bright angel. Thank you for watching. Cheers.